So I am Alison Johnston. I am the lead policy officer in Scotland for the Office of the Information Commissioner. It's the principle that is in the Data Protection Act is in GDPR that you must not keep data for longer than is necessary. Only an organisation can decide how long is necessary. If you have a legal obligation, that does help quite a bit. So quite a lot of charities have to keep information for 6 years as part of their records and evidence of what they're doing with the funding that they're getting. Medical records have got legislative requirements on them. In my old role in the prison service, I have to admit a lot of the stuff that we retained are a lot of the basis for it was how long do people have to sue us for, or how long do they have to make a claim. So there's quite a few things that we kept for that length of time, or thought about how long they could take complaints to the ombudsman. So it's really about thinking about what you need to use the data for. Realistically, if you have had something sitting there, someone went to one performance of yours, it's 3 years down the line, and you've never heard from them again, do you really need to retain that data anymore? There's nothing in the Data Protection Act, nothing in GDPR that says that once you get rid of the data, you can't recollect it. For all you know, that person might have emigrated to Australia 5 years down the line, decides that actually we don't like living in Australia, we're coming back to Scotland, and then they re-engage with you. So there's not. It would be perfectly reasonable for you to collect their data again, because there's no point in you having that data lying around if you're not going to be using it. Never collect data just in case. That's another really, really important point. But yeah, if you've got a legislative reason to keep it, that's good. Check out your contract as well, anything to do with insurance providers or part of data sharing agreements, or part of using, if you're renting a venue or something like that, check and see if there are any specifics in there telling you how long you need to keep data for, or how long you need to be able to evidence something for, because that can help you decide. But out with your legislative or contractual requirements, it is up to the organisation about what is reasonable for them. It would definitely be good practice to have a policy. It's coming down to your accountability again as well, because it's evidencing your compliance with that principle about not retaining data for longer than you need to. Another good idea to use as well, if you are destroying information, is to think about a destruction log, and then that's evidence that you're complying with the principle to get rid of that data and not retain it any longer than you need to. So your log doesn't have to be super detailed. You don't have to list, say, every single person that you're getting rid of. It could be if you only keep event attendee lists for 6 months, then come that 6 month period, you just say, right, so we are destroying the event lists from this event, this event, this event, this event. Doesn't really matter what's on them, we just need to know that it's destroyed. Whereas if it's a staff file or a client file, it would be more important that you do record that you're destroying that specific file.